lot has happened this year, and I've never felt better than this, but also sometimes in this year, I've never felt worse than this year. And welcome back to my channel. I know, it's been a long time. It's been like a month, a little bit more, and yeah, I just focused on myself and my relationship with myself and like my health, because there were some things that I needed to figure out. Also, yeah, I won't skip a day of not uploading anymore. And also, this year, I've learned about a lot about myself, other people, and about life. And yeah, I'm just 17. Just to give you a little bit of a rundown of this year. At the beginning of this year, I came out of a really toxic relationship, and I was struggling with my mental health, and I was recovering from a burnout. So yeah, I wasn't doing great. I had troubles with sleeping and also eating and not wanting to live. So it was really, really hard and intense. And a lot of times I asked myself why I was still doing all these things and why everything felt so pointless. And yeah, my friends helped me with like when I couldn't do it anymore. They were like, "We're there for you. We can talk with you, and we are here for you to like lean on us." And yeah, that was really really helpful. But after some time, after I worked on myself, I found reasons, routines, and habits that kept me going. And this is like literally one of the most important things that happened, was that I found reasons inside myself, and I did all these things by myself a lot of times. Um, so I know that I can do this on on myself. But I also have people in my life that help me. Yeah, my relationship with myself got better, and I focused on myself, and I started doing this in church, but also in school. Yeah, I was just really focusing on myself. My grades suffered a little bit, but I don't care. And yeah, that was all because I didn't want it to burn out again, because it's been 3 years. Like literally last 3 years I burned out every single time, and this year is the first time that I didn't. And I'm so happy right now. I'm so freaking happy. Yeah, I found new friends, but also lost some old ones. And yeah, sometimes it's like really sad if you thought that someone would be in your life forever. And it turns out that it isn't like that. And but also I met so many people that I never thought would be that important to me, and I'm so happy that they are right now. And yeah, I started going to the gym consistently at the end of this year, like in October, and I have I have an amazing gym buddy, and I'm so happy that I have him. And I'm working on my relationship with food, and yeah, people don't know this most of the time, but my relationship with food is really complicated and really bad a lot of times. But yeah, right now, because of the gym, I can I bettered my relationship, and it's so freaking cool. And yeah, it's literally like my mindset changed about food. And yeah, it's not perfect, of course, but um I'm working on it, and I have friends that help me if I need help with anything. So that's amazing. Also, I'm not in this alone. So it's really helpful sometimes to have these people in your life. This year, I also started my last year of high school, and I will be graduating next year in 2023, and I'm so happy about that. Like, a lot of my friends from school are like, oh my gosh, it's so, like, they are afraid that school ends and that they graduate, and I'm like, I can't wait to finally graduate and have time and freedom to finally do the things that I actually want to do, and finally do the things that that I really want to do, and not because I have to do these things and I have to do them at this specific time, but I can finally learn the things that I really want to do and that really interest me. Yeah, and if you saw my first video in my series in my teens, then you know I felt really lost, and I didn't know where I wanted to do with my life or what I should do with my life. And yeah, that's because I decided to not start college right after high school, and that was like my plan for years. And yeah, now I'm waiting here, and yeah, I have to say it's such a relief. It helps me so much. And it's, yeah, I have an idea of how I want my life to look like and what I want to do with my life. But I'm not gonna tell you because it probably will change again at some point. But yes, I'm happy. I'm not that lost anymore, as you saw. Yeah, I also traveled a lot this year. Like, most of the time I was away with church. And it was stressful sometimes because it was my responsibility to take care of the kids or the teenagers, and this is a lot of responsibility, but I've grown so much and I feel so happy that I can do these things. And also through these things I found a lot of my new friends that are really important for me, especially free friends. And yeah, it was really cool because I was in different countries, different cities, and I learned so much about myself, but also about other people. And I have a lot of lessons that I learned this year, and I'm gonna tell you these, and maybe this helps you also to maybe start next year a little bit better than this year. First of all, time blocking saves your life, because I started time blocking this year, and I have to say it's one of the best things that I ever did. It literally helps you with everything, being more productive and also being mindful with your time, always knowing what you need to do next. And yeah, it's just one of the best things that I did this year, and I will continue for the rest of my life. Prioritizing myself is important. That was a hard lesson to learn, because for a long time I always prioritized others above me, and I was always like, okay, I'm not gonna do this because I will hurt other people, and I'm like, I don't care what other people think of me if I just get my stuff done. And yeah, if I don't get my stuff done, I won't prioritize other people above me. That's just how I am right now. Other people think I'm selfish, but it's the best thing for me, and I'm happier than I've ever been, and that way I can help other people more. So just please start prioritizing yourself. It's really, really hard, and you are in it for a long term, but it will save your life. It will. And also with that, saying no is one of the most important skills you can have, and you need to have that skill if you want to be successful in any area of your life. Because if you can't say no, there will always other people always ask you stuff, and you won't have time to work on your own goals and your own projects. And you also have to take care of yourself, because nobody else will do it. Nobody else will do the things that you actually need to do. So you have to take care of yourself, especially with food. Like that was my thing, because food is fuel for your body and you need it. And yeah, one of my friends, he was like, I was like, okay, I'm just really starving right now. I don't want to eat. And he was like, okay, just promise me that you will eat anything. It doesn't matter what it is, just eat anything so that you ate something, and then we can look after that. Especially now that I go to the gym 6 times a week and I work out 7 times a week. I need the food. I need the energy to live my life. So food is fuel for everybody, and you probably need more than you think. And a healthy relationship with food is one of the best things you can have, because if you don't have a healthy relationship with food, your life is really hard. I know this from personal experience. It is freaking hard, because all these fights are about food, and you don't really have time and energy to think about other stuff. Yeah, and one of the biggest lessons I learned this year is you will be the villain in a lot of stories from other people, butterflies from other people, but that's okay, because if you are happy with how you are, and if you're happy with what you do, that's more important more important than what other people think of you and what role you have in other people's lives. And consistency is the key to everything in your life. It doesn't matter if it's about the gym, about health, or like food, studying, working, family, friends. I don't care. Consistency is the most important thing. Motivation is not important. You need discipline and consistency, and with that you can achieve everything. You can, trust me. And yeah, one thing is that I learned, especially in the last few months, since I started going to the gym consistently, is gym is therapy for me. It's one of the best things that I can do for myself to feel better. And yeah, I'm so grateful for my friend that got me into the gym, and yeah, it's freaking amazing. If you've never went to the gym, or if you never did like strength training, try it out, because it's one of the best things on earth, literally. At least for me. Maybe it's not for you, but try it out at least, okay? You will find your people. That's hard, because I felt lonely for a long time, and I felt alone for a long time, because I thought that I would never find my people. And especially in the last 2 years, I found my people, and I found out what I need in people. and what I need from them, and what are the qualities that people like in me. And this is really, really cool and really amazing to finally have these people in your life that you can always count on. And if you aren't there, it doesn't matter what age you are. If you haven't found your people, that's okay. That's okay. It will take time until you find your people, and it will take energy to get yourself out there and introduce yourself to a lot of people until you find your people. And you will have to say goodbye to your old friends, and that's hard, especially if you've been friends for years. But you will need to do that to be happy in your life. And one of the things that never gave me really happiness was grades. And yeah, what I learned this year was grades aren't that important. Yes, you know this, and I already knew that, but I've never had that mindset that other things are a lot more important than grades. Up until especially this school year, this semester, because it's so easy to let your happiness and your life be dictated by your grades, especially if you're in high school, as everybody says that, oh my gosh, it's so important, the grades you get. Yes, sometimes they are important, but nothing is more important than yourself, your health. It doesn't matter if it is your mental or physical health. Yeah, nothing is as important as being healthy, and grades don't matter that much. Like for example, I struggled a lot with my health this year, and I couldn't like attend school or do stuff because of that. Like I was sick a lot of times. I have chronic pain, like chronic headaches, and because of these things, school was sometimes really, really hard for me, and I was beating myself up because I couldn't like perform the grades that I wanted. And it's not that important. It's more important to be healthy than to get an A+. So I already set my goals for next year, and I am certain that I will achieve these goals. Some of them are really ambitious, but I will do my best to achieve them. And if you want a video about how I set goals, I can make it. Just comment down below or DM me on Instagram, and everything is linked below, like my Instagram and TikTok. And yeah, thank you for watching, and I hope your 2020 was as good as mine, or your 2023 will be amazing. I know you can do it. Bye!